Hello, everybody. My name's Sue Ellam. I'm a tarot reader of 25 years standing, and I'm using the Mythic Tarot. And let me introduce my friend over here. Well, let her introduce herself.
Thank you. I'm Carrie Beleno, and I am an intuitive Reiki master and have done energy and intuitive work for over 20 years.
Wonderful. So we have come together in a collaboration to answer questions that are being asked. And Carrie has the questions. So it's over to you, Carrie, to ask the question.
All righty. So the question today is, how do you find calm in the middle of chaos when you can't step away?
Something many people must be feeling.
I agree.
Okay, we're starting off here with the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is about making willing sacrifices of one thing for something better. So it's looking at how best to deal with the people around you and maybe sacrificing some things of your own for the long-term benefit. So for instance, if you enjoy having just a bit of peace and quiet at a certain time, then it's maybe sacrificing that for the benefit of other people, because this isn't going to go on forever. No situation we're in is forever. So it is about willing sacrifices. It's not about giving things up resentfully. It's looking at the bigger picture around the people that are in your life and maybe causing the chaos. This is about the energy of the imagination. You don't know exactly where you're going, so you really need to be very fluid, not have any set structure in a way, nothing that is carved in stone. Be flexible with people, use your imagination, be creative, try to get other people involved in creative ideas, get together on a project, do that kind of thing. Try to engage people in something that is above, not above them, but beyond what you would normally do in these situations. And then, but be grounded as well. Look at this. Looking at diet and exercise, maybe saving money rather than spending it. But it's about being very grounded and looking after yourselves. So maybe you can engage people in maybe a study of some sort about nutrition, or kind of perhaps how to do their finances and things. But it's like engaging people and getting them to join with you in learning new things, because this can be a great opportunity for real bonding and grounding within the particular situation that you're in. Everybody doesn't, maybe you've got a family of 5, then get together in a core purpose, rather than everybody going separately off into their rooms and feeling kind of separated and feeling kind of on their own. What's just popped into my mind is a video I saw about a month or so ago after this lockdown started, and it was a family in Ireland, and they were dancing. There was a dance on that they were learning that was on YouTube. And they were getting their father involved, and their father was hopeless. But they kept going over and over again, and it became such a family thing. You had the son and two daughters, and the mother and the father, and it was, you could see the laughter and how they all kind of got together, this common purpose. And it was such an endearing video, because if they hadn't been all forced together in one place, that might not have come about. So it's bringing people together. And also, you know, the sacrifices can be about, you know, not always doing what you are drawn to do. Find out what somebody else is interested in, and even if it doesn't interest you, engage with them and learn about what their interest is. Even if it, you know, bores you silly, it's, again, a sacrifice that's good to make. This is, again, about new people coming into your life, new things. So maybe you can meet a few people. You know, at the moment it could be online, but maybe looking at what other people are doing, and how they are creating calm within their particular chaos. And don't focus on the obstacles, because we all have obstacles. There's one kind of obstacle, and we get over that, and then there's another one. That is life. Keep focused on the end result, and the end result is to create calm in the midst of chaos. And keep your focus on that. Because if we focus on the obstacles, then they become the goal, and we lose sight of the main purpose. And build some structure in. Where do you want to be in 3 months? Where do you want to be in 6 months' time? You know, maybe somebody in the house is kind of a musician. So what song are you all going to learn by the end of the week? You know, just focus on something like that. Even if you've got no voice and all you can do is, you know, bang a drum. You know, it's all about community. It's not about perfection. It's about catering to everybody's needs, not just your own. And it goes back to making willing sacrifices of doing things that you normally wouldn't gravitate towards, but building structure. And so everybody feels heard and everybody feels validated and valued. So those are the cards.
I love those messages. So the first thing that stands out to me when you were talking about the structures and the sacrifices, be cautious that you are not sacrificing yourself in martyrdom for the good of the cause. It's really important that the sacrifice should be fluid. The sacrifice should be, well, there's chaos around me right at the moment, so I am going to work with it and through it. That's different than there's chaos around me, but I'm going to sacrifice my sanity and my health and my well-being because there's nothing I can do about it. That's a very different mindset. And if you find that you can't move through to calm because you never ask for anything for yourself, and you never ask for peace and quiet, and you never ask for 5 minutes, and you never take a walk, that's going to impact your health. But that's not what Sue is talking about. Sue is talking about this with the assumption that you are going to find time for yourself and time for your own well-being. But in the moment of the chaos, you can't do it. You can't find it. And so your messages were so helpful to working through those moments. So the structures have all fallen apart, and the political, the governmental, the economic, the socioeconomic, the financial, the medical, all of these structures are crumbling. So it's not separate from us. We are part of it. We're creating this. So our structures are going to be crumbling as well. So when Sue was talking about rebuilding structure, that's really important to keep your eye on that prize, because we're foolish to think that all of those structures out there can fall and ours won't. Ours have to be tweaked. Ours have to be repurposed. Our vision has to change by default. So keep in mind, as you are searching for the calm or searching for the unified thread with coworkers or family or whoever you're living with, that you keep in mind that your structure is and should be rebuilt as well, no matter how small or large that rebuilding has to be.
That's great. And it's exactly right about the sacrifices. They have to be willing and not to the detriment of oneself. So a very good point to really clarify with that, because we don't want any martyrs out there.
Right. We've done that for enough lifetimes. We don't need to do that
Absolutely,
anymore.
absolutely. Well, I hope that was helpful to everybody. And so that's goodbye from me, and
see you later.
bye.